Hi friends, after getting various suggestions from you all, I am going to change my working pattern as per your requirement. Today onwards I will create 3 videos per day. 1 Best analysis articles from newspaper, any 2, subject line started with analysis 2. Daily news snapshot. Will contain all defense-related news headlines and 3. We will give you in-depth analysis of any defense subject like fighter jets, frigates, aircraft carrier and so on. So let's start with today's news snapshot. A former Pentagon official has said that it is time for the Trump administration to designate Pakistan along with Qatar and Turkey as state sponsors of terrorism. It is time to hold Pakistan to account. If Pakistan then wishes to escape sanctions, it must imprison terrorists on its soil and cease any funding and equipping of them, said Michael Rubin, a resident scholar with American Enterprise Institute, AEI, in an op-ed in the Washington Examiner. Since 1979, the U.S. State Department, similar to India's Ministry of External Affairs, has maintained a list of state sponsor of terrorism. So far the Secretary of State has designated Libya, Iraq, South Yemen, Syria, Cuba, Iran, Sudan, and North Korea as state sponsor of terrorism after determining that these have repeatedly provided support for acts of international terrorism. Work on the Rs 4,640.88 crore Kairu hydroelectric project on the Chenab River, which flows into Pakistan, would start within 2 months, a senior government official said. District Development Commissioner, Kishtwar, Angrez Singh Rana and General Manager of Kairu Project, Varinder Salman, visited the 624 MW Kairu and 540 MW Khor hydroelectric project sites yesterday. Various bottlenecks causing hindrances in the execution of the projects were discussed at length and immediate directions were issued for its resolution at the earliest, Rana told PTI. He said the major work of the run-of-the-river Kairu project, near Patharnaki village in Kishtwar district, will start within a period of 2 months. Large public sector undertakings in the aerospace and defense sector are transforming themselves into super integrators with private sector providing critical inputs in the changed business environment, according to G. Satish Reddy, Director General of Missiles and Strategic Systems. This only shows how the country has transformed over the years from purely being dependent on imports to a manufacturer and integrator of systems indigenously. However, we still depend a lot on imports and the focus has been to reduce such dependency, he said addressing the students at Convocation of University of Hyderabad. Referring to how, he said, India has managed to indigenously develop the light combat aircraft, and joins a select group of countries to do so. While some of the developed nations might have taken lesser time, about 15 to 16 years, to achieve this, we have managed to achieve this feat in about 20 years. Now HAL is in the process of executing an order for over 100 light combat aircraft, also as a super PSU with inputs from private sector, he said. The Chinese soldiers opened fire on Indian troops at 9:30 this morning October 1 at Chola, about 3.5 miles northwest of Nathula on the Sikkim-Tibet border without any provocation. An official spokesman of the Defense Ministry said that according to reports available intermittent firing continued in the afternoon also, but decreased after 3 p.m. owing to fog. There has been no report of firing after 4 p.m. There have been casualties on both sides, according to information reaching the defense headquarters. The Chinese used recoilless guns and mortars and the Indian troops returned the fire. The Prime Minister Mrs. Indira Gandhi, who is now in Bombay, referred to the renewed Chinese firing on the Sikkim border and said that the country should be alert to meet any eventuality. The above incident happened 50 years ago on the Indo-China border. Worried over Indian surveillance, Pakistan is planning to lay a 135 km long cross-border fiber optic cable to China as part of the ambitious CPEC project, a Pakistani daily said on Sunday. The project is estimated to cost about $44 million. Pakistan is concerned that India may snoop into phone and email chats as the existing service provider also has Indian firms as partners or shareholders. Garden Reach Shipbuilders and Engineers, GRSE, under the Ministry of Defence, which recently completed major modernization of its infrastructure facility and has doubled its capacity, has become the first Indian shipyard to build warships using carbon fiber composite material. An official said integrating the carbon composite superstructure with the steel hull has helped reduce the total weight of the vessel and has increased its stealth capability. The Kolkata-based shipyard has incorporated this technology in its ongoing project of 3rd and 4th ASW, anti-submarine warfare, corvettes being built for the Indian Navy.
Thanks for watching. I hope you like this news. Please share your views in comment box. Please like and share this video. Press subscribe button and bell for auto update to you regarding my channel World Action and Reaction News. Warn.